Yeah, man. All right. Magoo is back. And I bought my mic tonight. So now I can stand up. I don't got to sit there, put my lips on the phone, pause. That shit was crazy last night. Doodle. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Go to Instagram. Follow me, Magoo_JJ. You know what it is. Shout to my young boys out there. Shout to my martial artists and everybody across the world who just likes the motivational talk I give every night. Yo, listen, well, every morning I said, I don't even know what time it is when I do these vids. Yo, for real. It's like, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now. So, like, basically, because I don't know if I told y'all this, but I have a job where I work overnight. But, it's like, it's bullshit. Personally, I feel like jobs are bullshit. Like, we talked about the mental health during and all that. Like, listen, you want to know a reason why men are so depressed? It's because they got to go to jobs, bro. It's because we haven't unlocked ourselves. We haven't unlocked our brains to be able to have our own job, create our own job, okay? However you see that, yes. Seriously, haven't you ever noticed that the happiest guys are the guys that got their own job? I'm talking about like own a business or they just do something where it's like, they're able to create and do what they have to do. And they have their time and they have their schedule and stuff like that. They're self-motivated. Yeah, that feels better. But anyway, being in here is like terrible for my mental health sometimes. So making these vids is great. Also, want to shout out one of my training partners, Mr. Jules Puglisi. Yeah, my man Jules. So, that's my boy. We both cigar connoisseurs. And there's this family-owned cigar shop. Well, most of them are so dope now. But yeah, anyway, shout out to the Martinez family. I had went down and picked up some sticks for me and Jules. And I had given Jules some cigars as a Christmas gift. Me and him, we figured we share some sticks because Jules always hooking me up. He always giving me something. And like, that's our thing. Cigars is our thing. Like I'll be in the lounge. Sometimes Jules just come walking up in there. You'd be like, oh shit. Like he's the person I actually see outside of training more than anybody else. And he's older than us all. But shout out to him. And I say that because I'm about to get to this good cigar. And let me just tell you, it was the hard one too. And I didn't realize how good, because I was waiting a few months for the tobacco to come. And then they rolled it up and they hooked them up and everything. But I didn't realize, when I cut the cigar earlier, the smell was tremendous. I cannot wait to go put my torch to that bad boy in a second. So yeah. But for my peoples here listening, man, I gotta tell y'all something that came to my mind tonight. Where, I was thinking, I was like, because, I'm getting prepared for this tournament and stuff. And it was striking. So I'm in there last night and, we going do whatever. And I felt a little tired. And I was like, damn, like, it's like the second, third round. I don't want to be tired already. Fuck that. So, like, I started to push myself more and more and more and try to hold my hands and try to relax. At certain points, I started just looking around the room, head spinning around the room, trying to take my mind off of sparring before the bell rang. And, with that focus getting lost like that in between, I was feeling like, damn, like, where am I? You start to question that shit. And then, you take a couple of punches and you start to doubt yourself. And I didn't like that feeling at all, yo. And, I was thinking on my way in last night, and I was like, I'm like, why do I have this doubt over me? And I realized I'm doubting myself because I'm still in the process of doing some shit that I've never done before. I've been training since 2021, and it still feels like I'm doing something that I never did before. And it's exciting and it's confusing because sometimes, and I think that's probably why people quit, because, And that's why they do have that 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because they don't know. After a certain amount of time, they get a little confused. Like, okay, is this working or not? Now, I just told y'all that I feel like I'm getting better. I told y'all that earlier this week. And I still feel that way. But it's crazy how I doubted myself in that brief moment. And yeah, I picked myself up. I went back. I sparred. I finished all my rounds. I did everything I had to do. And then I didn't get to do any questioning and stuff like that because, you know, I had the roll and everything. But for some reason, and then nothing really came to mind at that. So I don't, you know, I try to just hold everything. I try to, you know, I'll write stuff down. You know, I'll watch videos on things. And if I see something, then I'll ask coach another time. But for the most part, yo, that self-doubt is all the enemy needs to take you off your game. I'll say that again. That little bit of doubt is all your enemy needs to take you off your game. Yo, whatever that feeling was, I don't want to feel that again. And if I do feel that again, I have to do something about that. Everything is just taking action right now. Just even how I feel with this work thing. It's like, you know what? I got to get up out of this shit. Like, I'm taking action. I'm writing things down. I'm watching videos. I got some books coming in the mail. You know, I'm here making these vids. I'm in the gym talking to people, trying to network, see what's going on, get some perspective. You know, I got a friend. I don't know if I told you this, but I got a friend, right, where, you know, they made an app. Him and his group, they made an app, whatever. It was a game. It was popping. Some investors came in, they saw it, and they wanted to purchase it. Guy ended up making $25 million. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are doing things like that these days. For me, you know, I just have to ask, like, what's the mindset behind getting started, you know? Because the guy said, like, look, this was a risk we took here. Like, you know, I've been in finance all my life. You know, I done made my money and all that. But this right here was something I put some money up in and we got together. And then the shit actually blew up. And it panned out for them. And I asked them, well, what's some other times when you failed at it? And he went into some stuff. And then, you know, he was like, man, it's so hard to make money. You know, and we just had this long, drawn-out conversation. That's my boy. That is my dude right there. Yo, we talk all the time at the gym. But, yo, we even hung out a couple of times. But that's what I'm saying. By the way, that's so awesome. Yo, shout out to Master Chim, man. Master Chim with them programs, man. Yo, I'm telling you, you got to get your minds right out here. Yo, I'm getting the hell out of here. I got to go have my cigar, man. Get your mind right. That's the title of this video. When you see this shit, you're gonna see what it says, yo. Cause real talk, all that self-doubt, all that bullshitting around, we're not having that. No, we're not doing that, baby. We getting our shit together, man. So I want you to get your ass in the gym. I want you to get your ass on the mat. I want you to go do what you gotta do. You young boys out there, step it up, man. Go to your daddy and tell him, Dad, I need to lift heavier weights. Take me to the gym earlier in the morning. Shout out to my man Little Goose again, too. I saw him in a video lifting with Big Goose. Word. Shout out to my man. And also, there's somebody else I want to shout out, but I'm going to save that shout out. Yo, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Magoo. This has been another installment of Magoo Speaks. I'm out. Oos.